Oh my gosh, is it me? Life is yours? Could it possibly be? Did I put my camera in a new place and I'm not sure if I like it? Yes. Yes to all of these. Hello, I'm back. How are you? Hello to everyone, by the way. I'm Scott, but especially hello to Life is Yours. I should make sure that the thing works and that I can hear the thing. Oh my god, I know. I took so long. It's embarrassing. What's wrong with me? I was working. Sad. Sad story. Can I actually hear me make sounds? Is that me? Hello? Yeah. It looks and sounds like me. Oh my god, I know. I took so long. Oh no, now I can't stop. Oh my gosh, stop. Be quiet. Shh. I couldn't make myself be quiet. You've missed my streams. That's very nice of you to say. I have definitely missed streaming. I got so laser focused on projects that were taking 100% of my brain at the end of last year. Oh no, you checked last night and saw this. Could be. I think you did it. I could feel a need in the world. Somebody needed me to make some nonsense. Somebody needed me to make some spheres is the main thing. Because I want to make some more spheres today. Yesterday I was making spheres. I also did some bad explanations of some math. I did a bad job. And I had some major problems with Unity that I just realized I should have fixed before I started streaming. But anyway, whatever. Let's just start some things. Let's open Unity. The issue is I've started using Visual Studio Code with Unity and mostly have liked it for the last few months. However, I upgraded to Unity 2018.3 and there's some stupid bug where it tries to use the wrong .NET version. So I'm not gonna really fix that. You made something awesome. What is it? What awesome thing did you make? Show me. What is it? While I start Unity. Yeah, it was yesterday a bumpy stream. I could not get autocomplete stuff working in Unity in Visual Studio, and I had to remember how to program. It was horrible. I had to actually remember things instead of just having autocomplete do everything. Okay. That's it. Yeah, there's me. I think this is right. Is this working? I can presumably hear me and be heard by me. Okay, here's yesterday's sphere. Here's where we stopped yesterday. I know it was a pretty good sphere, but I was thinking about, okay, wait, we gotta stop, drop everything. I gotta know what Life is Yours made. Hold the phone. Stop the music, stop this, stop everything. It's time to check. I'm gonna trust this is good. This better be safe for work. Oh, I love it already. RGB audio client. Look at your setup. Oh, cool. More LED stuff. Should I be hearing anything? All I can hear is just very quiet. That looks pretty awesome. Look at your setup. Look at your monitors. So vapor wavy. Is this so you can have private raves? Your own private raves at home? Look at you. Man, Arduino? You're doing Arduino stuff in Visual Studio? I have not done that yet. Should probably get around to do that too. What's a C# code? Why is the music just quiet for me? Or is it just quiet? Maybe I have desktop audio too low. There it is. That's my problem. I was playing things too loud yesterday. That's great. Congratulations. Making things is awesome. They look super cool. I've been playing with stuff like that a little bit. I got that light back there that I was doing some remote control stuff. I also I found in my closet, I had a little bit of like NeoPixel-y kind of strips that I've been doing stuff. So I need to do something like this. I started to make a thing where you could just point at a color on your screen and it would change everything to it. Like We'll make it one day. We'll make it one day. Hardest part was getting the FFT. I had no clue where the data was. Well, you got it from somewhere, right? You do that. That's all I'm assuming in C# world. You do all the audio processing world in C#. Weren't you originally doing this on a Raspberry Pi? Or some other little fellow? Cool. Very nice work. I'm gonna make more weird glowy things. Oh no, this is too loud. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, quieter. Cool. What are you working on now? What's the next project? Oh, you're doing it in Node. I remember now. I remember now. Oh, yeah, weird audio loopback thing. I had to do that for something too. It's kind of annoying that there's not an easier way to do that. Although I kind of like that that's lo-fi and weird, that you just have to literally have a physical cable doing it. Okay, so a couple things from yesterday. One was really the whole problem with our C#, all the IntelliSense or whatever it's called, all that nonsense, is just because the .NET 4 stuff is mildly screwed up in Unity 2018.3. So for now, I'm gonna revert back to 3.5 because it doesn't matter at the moment, and then that should hopefully make everything work. So in C#, were you able to get the audio, or did you still have to do the weird loopback thing? I think we talked about this, but I think some of the Realtek drivers, maybe it was Realtek, whatever, like some onboard audio that motherboards tend to have, sometimes has a thing where an audio input device can be an aggregate of the audio output. But my machine, I could not get that to work. Okay, so now with .NET 3.5, maybe I can type things. Look, there's half a line of code. Great. That doesn't look good. Oh wait, OmniSharp. Are you working this time? Why does this take so long to start? Now? Well, there's a bunch of errors for some reason. Is that good or bad? What are you talking about? I don't like that references thing. I forgot what that's called. I'm gonna turn it off. Now? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh good heavens, finally. Okay, great. That thing is called like Code Lens. Turn off Code Lens. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, cool. So you've had a library that does the thing that would be the thing you'd want to do anyway. Great. That's great. Man, I gotta make some weird new audio stuff instead of making spheres. However, I'm not gonna stream for super long today. I was thinking about this. So I really poorly described dot products yesterday, I realized after the fact. And it was one of those things where it's like I was rusty on it and I hadn't thought about it for a while, and then I was also trying to explain it off the top of my head on the stream, and I'm sure people are gonna comment on YouTube and say I'm a moron, but that's fine. So I think I had the gist of it right. I just was factoring in one thing. The camera position doesn't matter, but basically all dot product means is, in the context of this simple lighting, is there's a vector where the light is, and the light is just pointing, like a flashlight is pointing right here. And then there's a surface. In this case, it's one of these triangles. And that surface has a normal also, like this, that's just pointing off of it. So it's a flashlight that points off of the surface. And all I care about is the angle of that light and its relationship to the angle of that surface, because that's going to determine what the light is. Like if it's facing it perfectly, it's going to get all the light. And if it's totally not facing it, it's going to get zero of the light. And so what a dot product gives you when you have this vector and this vector is just a scalar value between -1 and 1 that says, like, am I looking at this thing or not? So if I'm perfectly facing it, it should be, it's the cosine of the angle. So it's between -1 and 1. So it's basically, if I'm facing the light, the value is 1. And if I'm totally facing away from the light, the value is -1. But really, I don't even care about the -1. Really, I just want to say, am I facing the light? Then it's 1. Am I perpendicular to the light, where I wouldn't be getting any light? Then it's 0. And in the code we did yesterday, it just said, like, even if it's down here, just put 0. So basically, it's a 0 to 1 value about that says, like, how much light is hitting the thing. That's all. And I was overthinking it. See, life is yours. I know it's easier than it sounds. It really is. It's just like, it's used for many other things, of course, but in terms of lighting, it's like, is this thing facing this or is it facing away? 1 to -1, like 1, 0, -1. And it's just a scalar value. So the more I turn, like it will kind of interpolate between those two numbers, and then you can use that for whatever. So today, I was going to take this same thing and just make a shader that instead of the thing just pulsing by itself, it will use the dot product to do the extrusion. So kind of as I don't know if it's going to look cool or not, no idea. But as you shine the light on it, it will sort of extrude out wherever the light is hitting it, almost like it's growing. So that seems like it shouldn't be too hard, right? Ray casting and box colliding. Well, I mean, it could be the same sort of thing. Well, wait, I mean, you'd get an angle. Maybe not exactly sure what you're trying to get. But in terms of ray casting, you have you could have a ray cast from that normal. That ray is just wherever you're looking. And then I guess you could sort of determine the angle relative to it if you needed that for your collisions. I admittedly am not entirely clear on what your use case was, but it's a pretty simple number. As numbers go, dot product, relatively simple. I was just making it too complicated yesterday. Why is it? Look how cool this looks in this freeze frame. Okay, so all I was going to do, yeah, so actually to look at that, let's take a gander. All that happens here is we get this, this world space light 0, Unity just gives us. So that's the vector of our light where it's pointing. And then all we needed to do is get a world space, a world normal, basically, which in this case, since I'm rotating everything all over, that it's just the rotation gets applied to wherever the actual normal is. But you just have where that thing is at a moment in time and where the light is. Then we get a dot product between them, which again is going to be a value between -1 and 1. This max 1 just means don't even deal with the negative. Just give us a value between -1 and 1. And then we just multiply that times the light color, which we don't even really need, but multiply that times the light color, and then this was ambient lighting stuff that Unity also gives us. And then all we do down here is just like add that light on top. And we could have made it where we didn't add that light, we just used the light color, or used it just as an intensity value of the existing color, which would essentially be the same here since the light is white. Sure, show me what you're colliding. So anyway, so I want to try the thing today and make this a new shader called like grow or something like that. Okay, you're volume warning me? Okay. Yep. So I should turn my desktop volume probably way down. You're using Surge. I like Surge. Surge is cool. What were you doing here? Was this processing-y kind of stuff? I just wanted to look. P5? A cool P5 breakout? You know, I like that it looks like a audio spectrum analyzer. I like that the little breakout tile moves back and forth. It's interesting that you were making a breakout game because I was thinking of revisiting a project I worked on years ago and to make and making a like weird spherical breakout. Oh no! Oh! Well, I'll go too fast. Oh no, I was trying to read. I like this. It's a charming little breakout. Charming breakout music. Wait till I make the 3D breakout. I might be terrible, actually. Okay, so yes, now we want to grow. We're going to just call this grow. And it's not really unlit anymore. It's a lie. It's a dirty lie. And let's make a grow material. And how we can turn back desktop audio. Welcome back. Nice. Yeah, P5. I'm a fan of P5. I'm gearing up to teach some workshops at the Pacific Northwest College of the Arts, and they do some P5 workshops and stuff. But I thought I might be teaching, but I'm not. I'm teaching some other weird stuff instead. Okay, so we got this thing. Now, here's the trick. Right now, our extrusion is based on something else. Our extrusion is based on just a sine wave. Yep, and then we add like an offset to it. But what we want to do instead, I think, is say, like, let's get all our lighting first. And I don't really want any of this nonsense. Really, we just want to have like a normal times the amount, basically. So that's really more than I want. And we want some kind of scalar to make it less intense. Yes, I want to have the light spin around, and then you're on to me. You're on to me already. And then in fact, I don't even need to like really spin it, but wherever the light points, it should grow. And I kind of want a more extreme fall off than that. So maybe we will do, I could make it like suck in if it didn't get any light. I don't think so though. So this is just throwing it away. Could you add mouse input to apply force for the light to spin faster for a bit before returning this velocity? Sure. Do anything. Do anything I want. As for the ease in, you could write an ease function, but you could also do it the really lazy ease way that I normally like to do, which is to just lerp to like 10% every frame towards a destination number, and it will be like, if you're far away, it'll be a big jump, and then it'll do 10%, 10%, 10%. It'll get smaller, and it'll be kind of a fake ease without actually having to write it. We'll make it take over the world. No, this is it's just a simple little thing. So probably what I really want to do is something like have no rotation, or like And then, oops. Put this in kind of a rig and then do the rotation on the rig instead. Quit it. That's fully not what I wanted to do. It's my own fault. And now rotate this guy. Yeah, we made that rotator script last time. No, spinner. What do we call it? Don't need any of the tracking stuff. It'll never get to 0. It's true. It will never get to 0, but that's usually okay, especially if it's going to be something that's like constantly chasing. But if you're really worried about it, you can add some little if statement that says if you're less than some tiny little threshold, then you're good. This looks weird. Is this what I was imagining? I don't think it was. I thought it would have more. I like that the daylight's happening back there. Let's not do that. Let's do that. I make the light smaller. I would agree. Except I did this in the easiest, laziest way, so it's really just a direction. So there's not really the idea. I could make it more complicated and make it work with a with like normal Unity lighting, but then it would need to be probably a surface shader, so that it could be like a spotlight. So we could do that though by like squaring the intensity and then scaling that would give it kind of a fall off instead of, so like if we took the amount, and I don't know if we even need the, we might just not do this and just do the 2 colors and let it do that. And then if we did like amount equals, and then don't scale it here, this might be ridiculous. Well, it's kind of cool. And then scale, give that some kind of scale. Oops. It just looks like it has a tumor. I cheated. I did cheat. That is true. I have 4 bots. Do I really? What's going on, robots? I don't even know how to know that. I'm pretty bad at Twitch. They change things too. How do I know where the robots are? Hello, robots. Oh yeah, look at all those robots. Great. Host giveaway. Maybe I'll get some prizes. Positivity bot. Excellent. Love it. Keep coming, bots. Are you a robot? What if I did like a, what's the POW? I don't know, it just doesn't know what to do. Yes, we could take the spinning off the sphere, but I kind of liked it. But maybe we only want to spin on Z, for example. That is something. Wait, what's something? The robots or the sphere? Spin it in the opposite direction on the pointer on the screen. Oh, to like give it some mouse, you mean? Mouse pointer? I haven't made them interactive yet, but it could. That is pretty good. The spheres yesterday I was looking at in VR, and I think I almost gave myself a seizure. One thing we could do actually is, this doesn't have to be a sphere. Let's find so Kijiro, so I spell his name correctly. Kijiro has sculpture scans. So we could do this with like a statue. You type good. Yes, good job. Yeah, he's got all these crazy optimized, estimated for real-time rendering use with Unity. So you could potentially grab one of these. Let's just grab this repo. And instead of doing a sphere, we could, I mean, because the way that it works is it just takes, I'm forgetting where my camera is. It's over here now. The, did I hit the button? I did indeed. Yes, it just, whatever the triangles are, it randomizes the colors of the triangles. And actually, I'm not even doing that anymore. Now it will just be whatever triangles are lit in whatever way they are lit, they will extrude in their normal direction. So this would work with any model, actually. So let's just try it with the weird statue. And the color thing is the thing I was doing yesterday, which we could turn that back on. That was just this. That also gave it some warble. And that might be, oof. Maybe we just want a very little of that. That's not what, no. We want that number to be smaller, not bigger. I don't know if I like that. In fact, we could do it, get rid of the whole coloration thing and just give it a little warble, just a little pulse. So we really just want to give it like the sign of the time. Something like that, maybe. Nope. Well, that is not what I meant to do. You want it bigger? You want a giant sphere? Blah! I don't know. I don't know about this. Make it really huge. So we're just inside it. You are the master derailer. No, it's good. I'm glad to have you back. I missed making nonsense. Oh, bigger, make the jitter huge. Okay, I screwed this up somehow because I actually want to do the normal. We need to multiply. This is not what we do. We need to multiply this also. I did that wrong also. Although I'm kind of into it, but it's definitely not right. What do I want to do? I want to, the vertex, oh yeah, this. We want to add v.normal times that. That was too much. That was much too much. Now scale that. So sine is making us go negative sometimes, although maybe that's cool. But we could also change the sign to not be negative. I mean, do the thing which is just sine plus 1 divided by 2. Just normalize the sign from 0 to 1 instead of... Yeah, that's pretty good. What about to the 20th power? It's not really what I would have expected it to do. But I kind of like it. You want like a blobby, like an organic blobby blob? Yeah, you could do that with noise. We could add some noise and that would give it like actual warble to make it organic, but I don't want to write noise today. And by write, I mean copy and paste it, because that's what I would always do. Yes. Drippy, like blobby drops. I wonder if I'm going to get very organic today. I kind of want to make it shiny, though. I kind of want to change the colors a little, too. Let's see. Maybe it was better. Maybe the colors were already perfect. I'm starting to hypnotize myself a little bit, which is always a good sign. I really need to start... I mean, I do this for a while, actually. Start using the Unity shader editor instead of just typing things and putting in magic numbers all the time. Although I do love magic numbers. Let's not scale down the sign at all. Oops. Okay, let's scale it down a little. Change my mind. VR, I know I need to get in VR. It's true. It's always the real test. How I like truly, I'm pretty tolerant to VR sickness, but man, that thing yesterday almost made me sick. Although, okay, before we VR though, I do want to try that stuff I just downloaded. Where is it? Is it not? Did it not finish? Did I close the browser? I could. 3D scans. Okay, so if we just grab these. Oh man, my beautiful changes. That's okay. I think all I did was make the background yellow. Ooh, a little golden. I think I like the golden. Okay, 3D scans. But I don't know, I'm into spheres lately. feel like this is going to be spheres this week. Even we'll try this, but I feel like spheres is what we really want. You've done it already? I did yesterday. I did VR with that first version with 2 spheres overlapping with my head inside, and it was very disorienting. And then I put the spheres on my 2 hands, and that was pretty good. But it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, so theoretically, I can just grab one of these scans. Sure, there's Athena. She looks great. That looks like it's pretty dense mesh still. Maybe that's just the bump mapping. Let's see. That's not too horrible. Okay, well, let's see what Athena thinks about this. What did she do with yesterday's? Oh, she does not. She's not doing well. She's having problems. The lighting on the real model on this nightmare I just made it, or on the previous one. Yeah, blob. I totally blobbed it. This is pretty nice. That's the beauty of bump maps. That's really where all the detail comes from. I think if we can I not do that without the, I guess we can just delete the material. If we just changed her to like a diffuse, pretty blobby. That's still more detail than I would have thought. It's because these are real 3D scans that then he ran through some decimation process, so the geometry is a little insane. Obviously, he does amazing things with it. Like his custom shaders on these all look amazing. Mine just make it look like she has a thyroid problem. Why is that true? Oh, because I need to, we got to add my colorizer thing that will randomize the vertex colors on her. Ooh, I might have made it mad. That script might be really slow. Is it going to freeze my computer? I'm going to freeze the stream? Well, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, not diffuse. We want to use yesterday's shader. So maybe we just need to not, let's turn some things off for a moment. Okay, there she is. She looks great. Let's turn off. It's not really what I would have expected. Maybe the triangles are just a little too crazy. Or maybe we need to like make it way smaller. She just has too many triangles, I think. I need a way to shrink them. I could probably come up with a way to do that. Shrink the triangles. See, it looks like a, yeah, a blobby hairy nightmare. Yeah, it's not Athena at her best, I must say. Okay, let's try a different somebody. Gutenberg. I need something like a little less. I mean, these all look pretty intense. Blah, blah, nightmare. Sorry, Plato. I don't know. This approach, I think, is just not going to serve us well with these 3D scans. Maybe we'll do something different some other time with them. But for now, let's just stick with a nice sphere. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. It's a good look. It's a very good look. I think I only liked just on Z. No. What did I do wrong? It's just... What? Oh, okay, I made these numbers bigger. I feel like it looked better a little while ago. What have I done? What did I mess up? I blew it. Ruined. I ruined it. I feel like the light is not as cool as it should be. Oh. Alien Annihilation. Ooh. It's a beautiful blobby thing. Love it. She loves it too. Oh no. That's beautiful. What are we gonna do with this thing? It's too fast now. Put this inside this, maybe. That's a little better. Get back in there. Ooh, look at that. A new icon. Is that the magic of nested prefabs? I haven't even gotten into any of that stuff yet in 2018. Not you, you. Why is it always behind? That's a little better. And we could turn on some more nonsense. Guess I could make all those colors HDR colors. Actually, maybe just on the inside. Do I have HDR on? I do, indeed. Do I have anti-aliasing on? No. Should have done that yesterday. So now we can do this and still get the glow on the inside. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. Whoa. I'm not adding the lighting. I forgot turning that off. We could add it back. Only on the outside. Oops. Is that not how I'm supposed to do that? Multiply, not add. Add multiplicative. That doesn't do much. Oh, I guess it will as it plays though, when it's not perfectly facing. It's too glowy. And we should be able to use our real ambient lighting. Where are you? Oh, we're under window rendering lighting settings. So environment lighting, can we just make it a color? kind of weird. Mm-hmm. 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 Of course we need the vignette. Of course, of course. All right, played with the lens distortion one. Wow. Nah. Not gonna work. I haven't done any of the real-time motion blur stuff either. I don't like, I'm a little confused by, so the ambient color just gets added. Oh, that makes sense. So we'd need something, really we could lerp between two colors based on the lighting, so it wouldn't be dark instead. Or we could square the light. That might be a bad idea. Or just like add to it. And then maybe we make this sign frequency way faster. Squirt the light, squirt it. This is something, we got something here. This is kind of, feels a little bit like a thing. Wow. This might be it. This might be the sphere of the day. Maybe I'll make a new sphere every day for the rest of my life. And it's what I was meant to do. Oh yeah, we can do this too. Forgot that we factor this in. I thought I did. Oh, because I add one to it, it screws everything up. Well, never mind. Can't do that. I could make it work, but I don't want to. pretty good sphere for today, I think. Not dramatically different than yesterday's sphere, but I feel like I just wanted to redeem myself a little bit from my my dot product problems. No, you're not into it? You're not happy with the sphere? Like my normal gauge of whether something is working or not is if I get distracted and just stare at it a lot. And this is meeting that particular metric where I can just stare at it. Of course, it would be better if it was like really auto-reactive, you know, instead of fake auto-reactive, but that's a pain in the butt. I don't want to do that right now. I guess I could hook it up to Audio Helm, but I actually have to stop streaming soon. So this may be the thing. This may be the one for today. Let's just see. I want to stick a sphere inside. Just a small sphere, a regular sphere, nothing fancy. To give it like a nucleus. I don't think I like that sphere. Oops. Yeah, it's a yolk. Well, that's kind of nice how it like really blooms through. Ooh. Oops. Well, do I like that sphere in there? I don't even know anymore. Ooh. Weird that the particles bloom like that and not this guy. Just the additiveness. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the yolk. Yolk. Whoa, no. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it should be blue on the outside and red on the inside. All black, solid black. Black on the outside, red on the inside. Black on the outside, black on the outside. Inside, what? That's kind of nice because that ends up making pretty interesting patterns. Oh, it kept those. I didn't mean to keep all those colors. Oh no, and the egg yolk's back. Oh no. Oh no. Are you mesmerized? Reminds me of, gosh, what's this? Oof. Classic animation. Called The Adventures of Prince Ahmed from 1926, and it was all like silhouette paper. Yeah, like beautiful sort of Middle Eastern. We actually just kind of accidentally made this. How about that? It's cool. 1926, man. Pretty awesome. Love these palettes. Need to steal some of these. However, I am gonna I don't know, is it good black? I don't know what to think anymore. I think I'm gonna go back to red. I know the black one was kind of cool. Maybe we'll do that'll be for another day. Now I want to do some weird geometric black, kaleidoscopy stuff, because that was accidentally kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to look at this in VR, and then I think I'm going to stop for today. Let's see. Thanks for hanging out. Life is yours. Appreciate you sticking around and doing what you do best, which is distract me from whatever I'm focused on. But today all I wanted to do was make weird spheres, so it was impossible to distract me. Do it on a cylinder? We could. We can make a bunch of, or like more interesting polyhedra instead of just a sort of fake geodesic. There's a program I love called, I hope this doesn't break the stream. Did it break the stream? Sometimes when I start Oculus. Am I still streaming? Looks like I'm still streaming. Antiprism. You can use to generate all kinds of cool, crazy polyhedra. I'm sure I've shown this on the stream before. Okay, that didn't destroy the stream. Good. Yeah, all these. Look at that. We'll get some stuff like this. Make some crazy polyhedra like this and then put a weird shader on that just extrudes the models or twists them inside out, or I don't know. Who knows? Look at that. Look at the name of this. It's a dirhombicosidodecahedron. Dirhombicosidodecahedron. Let's go with that. While this is a great inverted snub icosidodecahedron, of course. I don't like these ones that overlap though. I like these have intersections, and I like models that don't, but I don't know what the name of that is. I don't know what the proper word is. There's all these geodesics, all these standard polyhedra, like a good old-fashioned rhombic. Oh, this is another rhombic cosidodecahedron. It's a complex name for. I know it earns it. It looks like it should be called that, I would say. Yeah, we need to get this software set up and generate some nonsense. Okay, meanwhile, however, I did want to just look at this and mesmerize myself in VR for a moment. That's pretty good. I want to get closer though. Can I not move it? Oh, I can't move it because I think it's tracking to the left hand. Where is the left hand? Okay. Hold, please. I think I put that in here. Let's just turn off this tracking. Don't get sick. I'll try. I really almost never have any trouble with VR sickness until yesterday, and it was a whole new thing. Down here. It's pretty good. I kind of want it to be huge. Really, I should make it where it's on my hand and that the other hand is shining the light, and then I can like move the light around and make it do the thing. That'd be kind of cool. Or if I just like looked at it at different angles, and looking at it at a different angle caused it to do the thing. I guess I could use the dot product between the like camera vector instead. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. And I didn't get sick. Good job. Good job, everybody. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for today. We made a new sphere. I don't know why spheres are now the thing that I want to make, but here we are. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna make spheres. That's what you're gonna do. Life is yours. Lovely to see you again. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Look, I'm gonna do. Wait, I gotta do something important. This. Hold, please. It changed some things on Twitch. Oh yeah. Oh hey. I'm glad to hear that. Today was slightly. I feel very rusty. Like I'm still getting up to speed. I want to push the button. What happened to Twitch Creative, by the way? When did they get rid of that? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. No, that's good. You need to come bother me, and I am excited to see what else you're going to work on. I just want to push. There's a button I want to push, and I want to push it now. But I got to find it. This button. Okay, there we go. You've been awarded some, I don't even know what it means actually. You've been awarded some nonsense. I might have missed something if you said it in chat because I just refreshed the window like a goofball. Apologies. Okay. You're now VIP. Welcome to whatever that means. I don't know what it means, but you're it. You're it. Congratulations. Welcome to Nonsense. Okay. So, this button, this camera setup kind of worked today, I think. Got a monitor here and one here. The camera's weirdly floating in the middle. Yeah, I know you're a diamond. It's because you're a gem. Okay, my phone is blowing up. So I am going to say good night to you, my shining diamond. Good night to everyone who watches this in the future. And I will see you next time for some more of whatever it is we do here. Bye.